Okay, turn the camera off. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me?
So we are just north of Tulsa, heading into Missouri. Going to Springfield, Missouri today. Actually going to spend the whole weekend. I took Monday off, so we'll get a long weekend out of this mess. Why are we going to Springfield, you ask? Well, don't tell Teri, but we're going to Springfield to see Shinedown. That's like her favorite band in the world. Found out about the show last week, got tickets, got us a spot at the KOA in Springfield, and I still haven't told her. I'm probably not going to tell her till Saturday, tomorrow, and that just happens to be the day of the concert. She's out letting the dogs loose, so here she comes. Welcome to the Queen City of the Ozarks.
Queen City?
Queen of the Ozarks, Queen City, something like that. Springfield, Missouri.
I think everything should be called Queen and her and she and... Hey, this is my city.
It's alright.
Okay.
All my problems are female, so I kind of agree with you.
Yeah, and your problems aren't going to do your laundry or put your fence up for you at the end of this trip.
We're in Springfield, Missouri. It's a long weekend for us because I decided to take Monday off. I'm flipping around through the Springfield magazine that we picked up at the visitor center, and there's a lot of stuff to do in this little town.
You need to stay longer than Monday.
I guess so. I mean, and you're
just agreed.
We're about an hour away from Branson, Missouri, so I mean there's even more to do down there. But I mean, here in town in Springfield, you've got, you know, Route 66 goes through town, and so there's museums and car museums, and there's a small college here. Caves. There's a Fantastic Caverns. I'm sure if you've been through this part of the country, you've seen a billboard with a Jeep going through a cave. That's Fantastic Caverns.
The aquarium?
Yeah, the Bass Pro Shop campus now. I mean, last time when we went to Bass Pro Shop, long time ago, that's all it was just Bass Pro Shop. Well, now apparently it's a big campus. It's got a gun museum, it's got the Bass Pro Shops, it's got a Bass Pro Shops online outlet shop, so, and then the wildlife aquarium museum, zoos, whatever thing next to it. There's a lodge across the street or something. It's
Bike trails?
no bike trails. See, not even worth stopping. And one of the reasons we came up here to Springfield is that there is a mountain bike park south of town, about 30 minutes from where we're at. So hopefully, if it doesn't rain, we're going to make it down there. Yeah, break a collarbone. This Friday, took us about 6 hours to get here. Haven't done nothing since we rode our bikes for 30 or 40 minutes, just around the campground. We are at the Springfield Route 66 KOA.
Very shady.
It is very shady, and it's a nice little KOA. The site's not quite level, and typical KOA, you know, they're packing in as many sites as they can, and as with a lot of KOAs, we're right next to train tracks.
I don't know why they all seem to be right beside a train track.
The land's got to be cheaper next to the train track. That's all it's got to be. And fortunately for us, so far the train has only come through every 45 to 50 minutes. So.
I can deal with the trains better than he can.
So if you can deal with the trains, it's actually a pretty nice KOA. I'll show some shots of it at some point, but yeah, it really is a nice KOA, and the people are super nice, super friendly. A lot of stuff to do here. They've got a mining sluice up front, and a swimming pool that's opened until we come up here in October, and it's not open now. But
I think it's because we're here. They're here. Close it.
Yeah. Cabins, tent sites, and I think all of the RV sites are pull-throughs. I didn't see any back ends.
I don't think I did either. And there's like 3 dog parks, or little dog enclosures to exercise your dogs out here.
Yeah, so it's a nice KOA. So if you can tolerate train horn,
it'll be all right.
I'm fine with it. I'm not in the pop-up anymore. So.
That's true. Yeah. If you're in a pop-up and you've never camped beside a train, you might want to rethink that.
Oh, you got to do
Train
it
tracks.
once. You have to do it once, just one time. But Saturday, we're probably going to spend most of the day watching football games on TV because, we're weird like that. We go out of state to watch football on TV.
It's relaxing too. We love our home games where we go to the games, but it's not much camping. It's just kind of sleeping in the camper on home games. So we also enjoy the away games where we just sit in the camper and watch.
Yeah. And there may be some, we might be able to get out of here and do a little something tomorrow, but chances are we're not going to do anything until Sunday. We'll just sit here and vegetate and watch football all day Saturday, and then go find stuff to do on Sunday.
Not a thing wrong with vegetating, except we'll get bored.
Yeah. If there's not a good game on TV, then we will be out and about. So anyway, we'll check in here in a bit. you eating on camera? That's like against the rules, isn't it?
We're camping. We're supposed to be eating.
That's a nice KOA. We have squirrels bombing us all night long.
Say what the neighbor said about moving.
Yeah. Neighbor, his wife is like, we need to move, and he's looking around the campground going,
there's trees
where?
everywhere.
Yeah, it's like every 30 seconds there's a mini hailstorm of 2 hailstones.
And they bounce.
And bounce
Bouncing
and roll.
hailstorm.
Yeah, I'm going to have to get up and sweep off the slide out at some point. But we're at a KOA. We already did the KOA tribute tour, so why in the world are we at another KOA for a 3-day weekend?
Why not?
Because it's 8 miles away from the final destination of this trip.
Wait, final destination? Isn't that where we die?
No.
I saw that movie.
Oh, we haven't told her what we're doing, have we?
What?
Hey, do me a favor. If you think I should tell her now, leave a thumbs up down below.
What are you talking about?
The reason we're here, but I can't tell you until they start racking up some of the thumbs up.
I know why we're here, to go mountain biking on the mountain bike trail.
Oh yeah. I guess there is that. You'll probably need these.
Okay. These are earplugs.
Mm-hmm. Oh, my bad. You'll need them for this.
What? For real? Okay, turn the camera off. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? You gotta get the camera off. Okay, we're good. You're dumb. I didn't even know they were. Wow.
That's just a few hours
But
away.
this was junk mail. I almost opened it up and trashed it.
Yeah, it's just a few hours away. At 6 o'clock
Today?
this evening.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow. This is really awesome. This is really, really awesome.
That's why we're at a KOA. 8 miles away from the arena where they're playing. I already told you guys, it's her favorite band in the world right now.
You like them a lot too.
Oh, I do. I really like them.
Wow.
Had to bring some happiness. Our football team right now, the Cowboys, they're playing like high schoolers. So I had to make her happy somehow. But we're going to finish watching this ball game, and I guess we're going to a Shinedown concert.
Wow. buddy.
So we've got like a couple hours to kill before the concert, so we thought we'd come out to Wilson's Creek Battlefield. It was about 5 miles from the campground. What the heck? If I remember correctly, this is like the second major battle in the Civil War. I think the Confederates won. But pretty.
Didn't look at the museum close enough, huh?
No, we're kind of not in a big rush, but
A little bit of a time crunch.
yeah. But there's just not enough time this weekend for us to do everything.
Okay. I think we can do everything. This is a pretty well-maintained trail. It's very easy.
Yeah.
I mean, maintained. I mean, it's dirt. I mean, just it doesn't have grass and roots going across it and stuff.
Yeah. Cool. That'd actually be cool if we brought our mountain bikes out here and just rode this trail.
Nice. Oop, there's a root.
We got a little wet.
Got
We only got like on stop number 2 of the battlefield. Wasn't it stop number 2? Yeah. Then it started raining. Now the battery's getting ready to die on the camera, so.
Yeah, there's not much rain.
So did you enjoy the concert?
It's awesome. So cool.
Yeah, I think mountain biking is out for today. It's Sunday. There's a little bit of rain coming down.
Anyway.
So yeah, we're at Fantastic Caverns, and the rain is coming down pretty good. So, and this old lady with the grocery sack on her head is giving us a funny look because we're talking to a camera.
She probably thinks we're recording her because the camera is actually kind of the back of it straight at her, so she's probably a little bit uncomfortable since she has a grocery sack on her head.
Digging around for her keys, can't find her keys.
Oh, poor lady in the rain. Oh, I feel so bad for her.
That's why we're still sitting in the car, because the rain is coming down a little bit harder now.
Yeah, except it's coming harder. We're supposed to be sitting here till it lessens a little bit.
Yeah. But yeah, concert was fun. And it was long. Oh my gosh, we were there 5 hours.
Well, there were 3 opening bands.
Yeah, 4 different bands. So we're in there for 5 hours.
Was it 5 hours? It went by fast to me.
It was so 5
fun.
hours. But today, Fantastic Caverns, and then we'll probably find something else to do after that. It's a nice, relaxing weekend, and you know, actually there's nothing wrong with just laying in bed watching movies on a day like this.
Except we get bored.
Except we get bored way too easy. We'd make it halfway through the movie and one of us would be getting up to do something. Oh, don't pause it. I'm right here. I can still see it.
And the truth is, we want to do that. We want to lay around and watch movies. And we do it. It's like, like if we're in the mountains, it's like, let's go find a trail we could go on. Just a short one.
Yep, just a short one. I've got an umbrella. It was small.
It was small.
It was small. I think probably part of the small part of it was because we were being pulled along by a Jeep. We didn't have to walk. But
It might be part of it.
in huge contrast to the last cave we went into over in Luray, this tour guide was really fun.
He was friendly, nice, genuine.
And not in a big hurry. Took the time through there, stopped and answered questions. I mean, it was a nice, pleasant tour.
Mm-hmm. And this cave isn't touristy like the other one was. I mean, I know it's touristy. It's a place for tourists, but it's not. It doesn't feel like you're at Dollywood or something.
Yeah, there's not go-karts and all sorts of other stuff.
Yeah.
Was a little expensive, but I guess they've got to maintain their Jeeps. So it's pretty cool.
You get a free picture.
Yeah. It's a neat caverns. I guess it's still raining, so I guess we should go find something else dry to do.
How come I get more kisses than he does? Because I'm sweeter. Yeah. Okay, that's enough. She's done.
All right. You are annoying.
What? I'm annoying?
Why is this thing? It's like turning on its own. It's like, oh, she spoke. I will turn to her.
To whore? What? I think you just need to shut up and not record anything right now, because you're going to get in big trouble.
So what'd you think of Bass Pro Shop?
Wow. Not even into hunting.
Hey, got race cars, bow and arrow, guns.
Like museum of guns, not just, I mean, of course you expect to have bows and arrows and guns, but there was a museum with bows and arrows and a museum with guns.
And I guess a Bass Pro history museum.
Tanks and tanks of fish. Turtles and snakes, but the turtles and snakes were elsewhere today.
Alligators.
Alligators.
It's interesting. You could spend...
There was all those big animals that didn't move. They must have been sleeping with their eyes open.
Pretty sure they were...
No. They were sleeping. Their bodies were on the other side of the wall.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you could spend quite a while in there.
And then they had the part we didn't go into.
Yeah,
I guess you have to pay for. Aquarium and...
wildlife exhibition, something, I don't know. I don't remember what it was called, but anyway, it has been a good weekend here in Springfield. Even with ugly barking dogs.
She's not ugly.
Is she barking?
She's not ugly.
A little wet, so we couldn't get on the mountain bikes.
Well, we could, but we're kind of wimpy.
Well, no, they don't want you on the trails after they've been soaked anyway.
Because we're in the trails?
Yeah.
You know that.
Yeah. So, still had fun. It's time to get lazy. Really don't want to go back tomorrow, but oh well.
It's like the longer we have, the worse it is to go back.
Yeah. But hope you enjoyed it.
We did.
We'll catch y'all down the trail.
Bye. You're seriously so dumb. I'm so excited. I just want to go in the room and just, I told you I'm emotional. I told you I wanted to cry earlier because of our team. Wow. I was checking like constantly to see if they were anywhere close to us, which I don't consider Missouri close to us. But to see if they were like Texas or... Are you still recording? You're a jerk. You're such a jerk.
Steppy got an email last week, and because he's on the vet ticks or something like that, where veterans can get free ticket or get cheaper tickets or free tickets or something. And he comes into my office. He says, "I guess Shinedown's going to be somewhere close." I said, "Define somewhere close." Well, let me go look. Springfield. I said, "Well, that's about 6 hours away if we take the RV." "What night?" October 5th. Well, that's a Saturday night. So I got online and I bought the tickets.
Oh my gosh.
And then I made the reservations. And then I sent a Facebook message to your daughter and said, "Hey, you need to find alternative methods
Oh my gosh, are you
for
kidding
keeping an
me?
eye on the baby."
Oh my gosh.
And then yesterday, I said, "My wife's not working tomorrow, right?" Or Thursday, I said that. And she didn't get back with me. And then finally she got back with me. I said, "Okay, well, you need to tell your mom, because I can't tell her, because then it'll become a little suspicious."
Well, it was really weird that she missed him and wants to spend time with him, but she has to work. I mean, that's just... I mean, she does miss him, I get that, and wants to spend time with him, but she has to work. So, wow. You're ridiculous. This was really good.